Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa and part of A&M Hobby Farms with my husband Aaron, and then we have 4 kids. If you are new to our channel, I mostly do our grocery hauls. It's something that I enjoy watching other people, and so I thought I would start doing it and try it out and see how I like doing it, and so far I've had a good time. I am very new to YouTube. I'm not great at the videos, and I'm gonna learn as I go. Right now we have exciting things happening, like new life. We just had a calf born this morning. Today is April 28th. Sorry, I work 3rd shift, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and for me, and I'm at the end of my day. Anyways, so we had a calf born this morning. It was a bull calf, and it's red. Our cow is a, I can't think. It's a Jersey cross. She's a Jersey cross, and we bred her with a shorthorn. And we did the same last year, only it was a different shorthorn, and it came out a red brindle color. It was really pretty. But this year, and it was a heifer last year. And this year it's a bull calf, and it's, so far it just looks red. It's got a dark undertone, so I'm not sure if it's going to get darker or look more like her, like his mom, be a little bit in the darker side of the Jersey. We'll have to see when he grows up. But I do have a short little video of walking up on it. He was on the outside of the fence instead of in the pasture with his mom, but he's back in now. And then talk about camper. I got a short little video that I'm going to add into that. And show about what the inside is. I didn't do any of the master bedroom. It's just a short little video because they were doing the walkthrough with that. And then I got a couple of things for the camper, and just the plates and stuff. If you watched any of my other videos, one of my other ones, I bought some plates from the Dollar General, and for $1 a piece, but I went into Walmart and found some for 50 cents, and I was like, I really like that color, so I ended up going back and getting those. And then the ones from Dollar General, I did find the receipt, but if they don't take them back, it's not a big deal because I only paid $1 for them, and I can always donate them to somebody. Or I have a senior this year. 2 of my other kids have already, my son has moved out of the house. My daughter already has her dishes for when she moves out, so I could just give them to my son as his, something for him to have for his new place when he gets that. He's talking about moving in with 2 of his buddies, and they're all wanting to rent a place and get out of their parents' house and, you know, live on their own together. So we'll see how that goes. I told him that, you know, we'll help him out with things. I've got an extra kitchen table, and so if the dishes will help, we'll have to see if he wants them even, but they're plastic, not a big deal. So I'll add a quick video right here, right after this one, of the calf, and then I will talk about the camper. Your baby's on the wrong side of the fence. And wet. Hi, Bubby. Do you want to see what it is? And I'm recording, just so you know.
I see nuts.
Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping for a heifer. Come on, Mommy. You want your baby on the right side of the fence for you? Come here, baby. It was adorable. So I'm in love with the red of that calf. If you can't tell, I'm a little excited about that one. And then, so with the camper, it is a 2022 bunkhouse. You can tell from, so we went yesterday, actually, even though I'm making the video today about it, talking about it, we went yesterday and signed on it and did our walkthrough, and we went right after work. So my daughter was tired, I was tired, my husband, I was super excited about it. You can tell a little bit from the video the short little clip that I'll put in, but I'm even asking them and pointing. I'm like, where's your excitement level? And they were not on the same level as I was on that one. When we get it brought home, it'll be about 3 weeks. My truck is not big enough to pull it. We do not plan on buying another truck to be able to pull it. It's not something that we're able to afford right now. Maybe someday in the future, but I'll put in the short little clip of the camper right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed shopping for this. It was a great experience. I wish I would have recorded more. We get Dad in the video.
How's it going, Terry?
He's not paying attention to me. No. I was trying to get your face. Zeta's got her. She's got her spot. Oh, you walked right into my video. Hey, how am I supposed to show people?
How can I do a video? I'm just looking at it. Do you sell very many of this style of camera?
I've walked this one so many times.
The spunk comes down.
Yeah. Pretty popular.
How excited are you? Not that excited. Too sleepy. How excited are you? Nobody's on my level today.
Ready for a nap.
So that was just a small little tidbit of the inside of the camper. I will do a full video, like I said, when we get the camper here. The reason we're having it delivered again is because of the truck, but also there was a problem with the stove. So maybe it's the stove or I'm not sure what you call it. It's like the empty cupboard space. So it's not really a cupboard. So like, I'm gonna use a sticky note here to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you've got the stove sitting here, it was under, like the cupboard was like this underneath it. But it's not a cupboard. It was just like a dead space where all the wires go. It's got that little thing, but it sat just like this. And when you're walking around the camper, you couldn't see what was actually going on with it. We sat down to take their survey, and when I sat down, I'm like this. I'm like, and my daughter's like, what? And she's looking, and I was like, is that crooked? And we're like, wow, that's really crooked. Like you could noticeably tell it, but when you were standing up above it, you couldn't tell because the stove had a little bit of an overhang on it. So you couldn't see what was actually going on with it until you sat down at the couch and looked over at the stove and saw that. And so the guy got down on the ground and he was looking at it. And so they're going to have that fixed. And get that looking right the way that it should. We didn't see anything else wrong with it. So hopefully we won't have any problems, but we have had in the past with our other camper, like the blinds they pull down. We only had our second camper for a little while, and one of the draw things had broken, and I think we'd only stayed in it like a couple of times at that point. So we called the dealership that we went through, and they were real quick. They mailed the part right out to us because it was like we had the option to take it in and have it installed, but it was just a blind. So we installed it ourselves, which was no big deal. And so if anything, like they'll fix it, hopefully. I mean, as long as it's not something, that we damage ourselves or something that we cause. But if it's something that has to do with the manufacturer or the quality of it, they are really good about it and really helpful. They have a service department. They have the huge garage with, I think there must have been like 15 campers in there, either being washed or worked on or just waiting for the new owners to come and do their walkthrough. And they do a really good job with their walkthrough. They show you every little thing. I mean, how your bed lifts up, what's inside of your cupboards, how to maintain your slides, your pressure on your tires, how often you should be, greasing everything and working everything over, and they're just really good about it. And if you have any questions, they'll always go back through it with you again. They ask you a bunch of questions. Do you understand? Do you know what, I mean, down to the basics of, some people have never flushed a toilet in a camper, like they don't know you fill the bowl, then you flush. These are things that people, they don't think of. And the guy they're very thorough when they go through everything. So we're really happy with them. It was in it's a place in West Michigan. It's called General RV, but they do have them in other states too, from what I understand. So I mean, it's not something that's just around here. Other people could go through them, and I would hope that all the other places that they have are just as well as the one here in Wayland. Well, I don't live in Wayland, but the one that we went through was in Wayland, Michigan, and so like, we've always been happy with them. This is our second brand new camper with them, and so far we don't have any complaints. If I do end up with some by the time I do the camper reveal, I'll let you know, but as of now, we have nothing. And so the only other thing I'm going to add to the video is the plates that I picked up, because they were bright yellow and they were just, they're just fun. So I'll just turn the camera around here real quick and give you a look at, the plates that I picked up for this. So these were the plates. In the camera, you can't tell how yellow they are, but I don't know, if you ever go to Walmart and you see them, you'll see what they are. But we got the regular size plates, and then I got, like, they're almost like a bowl. I think of these as like a potato bowl or rice bowl, or, where you would put like your potatoes or your rice, or then you would put like your stew over it. And then like your basic cereal bowls and the cups. I got 8 of each. Our camper sleeps 8. So with us possibly wanting to rent it out, I wanted to make sure like there was 8 if they did have people there. And then I just grabbed a couple other things. I got the lighter here just to put in the camper. And then this isn't for the camper. I just needed some salt while I was over there at Walmart. So grabbed that stuff. And then I got my son's open house pictures, which I was pretty excited about these, or his invites for his open house. I blocked out like where it's going to be and everything, but this was my favorite picture. So this one is on all of the invites. And then this one is his favorite with him in the truck. It's a 79 Ford Ranger. And don't come at me, because I know what people see that great big 1-ton truck and they're like, that's not a Ford Ranger. And that is a 1979 Ford Ranger Super Camper Edition. It even says it right on the side. And then this one here, this is the one that we were originally going to go with the one that I sent the majority of them out. But it cut his head off, and I was sad about that. And they didn't make me pay for this one. I wanted to show my son what it looked like, because when I took the video, or took a picture of and had him approved, he was like, yeah, that looks good. And then I had him printed, and I was like, oh, that's so sad. So I went back and had this one here made, and we just put the one picture on there, so I didn't have to worry about having his head cut off with one of the tractors. All right, well, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing and liking if you want to. Oh, we did collect eggs today. I'm loving the blue. Ooh, let me drop one. Cameras just don't show the color of these. There we go. That's a little bit. Yeah, they're not washed. But we got the blue ones here, and then these, they're little. They're not as big. They're a little bit. These ones come out of the Phoenixes, and then I think there's like a white one in there from her Silkies or something like that. But yeah, so all right, so thank you again for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.